Hello, this is Dr. Francois here. A lot of my colleagues and friends and family have been at me for a while now to just talk about the stuff that I do that, well, give me inspiration and take me through the day and help me to be a good doctor. And so today I'm out here on the farm looking a bit rough and ready, cleaning out the quail pens and feeding the sheep and just doing general sort of land stuff, which is why I look so rough. And one of the things that I was thinking about while I was doing this is the fact that, well, we look at animals and look at the naughtiness they get up to. Sheep have been trying to get through one of the gates again and doing their usual mischief. And it made me think the fact that animals, the same as people, have a nature. And that nature makes us do and behave in a certain way. And sometimes we judge other people's natures and we judge what they do and how they do it, forgetting that they are merely acting in terms of what is their nature. So if I then expect my sheep to do anything different from what sheep do, I will be judgmental and I get angry at my sheep, forgetting the fact that they are just sheep and do what sheep do. In the same way, if I then understand my patients the same, and for example, I cannot get upset or angry or frustrated with someone that's smoking, and despite the fact that they know that the smoking will be bad for them, don't want to stop smoking. I have to understand the culture, I have to understand the background, I have to understand what it is that smoking does for them, and also understand why it is that they feel a resistance to following my advice. And that is not personal. It's got nothing to do with me being a bad doctor or me being wrong with the advice that I give them, even if they know the advice is true and even if they know what it would mean if they continue to smoke and their health and how it will be impacted. At the end of the day, they are doing what is in their nature. And if I then understand, for example, that smoking has a social aspect, and when you have a group of people that smoke together, they nowadays in England standing outside their place of work, they have something that bonds them together. And you have someone that's from the lowly cleaner to the top boss of whatever business, or doesn't matter what their walk of life is and doesn't matter what their position in that business is, in that moment they've got a bond. And they can actually bond and spend that time together, that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's got value. And when I ask someone then to stop smoking for their health benefit or whatever reason it might be, at the end of the day I'm asking them to also give up that benefit. And therefore, by understanding the nature of the person, I stop judging. And I think as doctors, it's one of the first things we have to remember is to not judge, to understand. We are there to help, we are there to assist our patients, we are there to look after them with compassion and, dare I say it, love, which I believe underlies respect and underlies and underpins being a good doctor, being a good person for that matter. It doesn't mean we don't make mistakes, but when our intent is right, we tend to make less mistakes. And even if we do make mistakes, people can forgive someone that does something in the goodness of their heart and with good intent. But if you do not understand your patient and you judge your patient and in some way think of them as wrong or bad for not following your advice, I believe you stop being a good doctor. There's my bit of wisdom for the day. Maybe my videos get better and maybe there's many to come still. We'll see. I'll get my family to look at this one and then perhaps improve or change, or, well, maybe just keep it the way it is. All the best. This is Dr. Francois.